spots here.
Okay. So it's on now. You don't have to do anything. We've got about 2 minutes, folks.
Okay. So remember to have your water.
Okay, well, we've got 7 people. I don't know.
You tell me when.
Nope. Okay, it's 10 a.m. Ready? Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so welcome to Motivational Monday. My name's Margaret, and I lead the exercise classes here Tuesdays and Thursdays. So welcome everybody. If you have your poles and you're used to using your poles, get them ready. If you like to use a chair to help you with your balance, go ahead and get that ready. Make sure you have a drink of water nearby, and let's get started with our toes. A little bit of a warm up here. I'm going to have you spread your toes as wide as you can. Pretend you're picking up a marble and putting it into a jar. One side, and then the other side. Use your chair for balance, or use your poles for balance. Good. So get the toes nice and wide, pick up the marble and put it in the jar. Pick up the marble and put it in the jar. Good. Now as we go along here, if this exercise is kind of new to you, I want you to just try a few and then rest, because today we're going to do some cardio, we're going to do some abdominal work, and we're going to work on our arms. Good, good. So right from there, just a little march. Little march, trying to warm everything up. Good. Now let's transfer our weight by lifting our heels and pressing into the knuckle of our big toe. So here's a double lift, using my poles for balance, or you can do a single. Lift and lift, lift and lift. Keep going, right and left, right and left. Just lift and lift and lift, or doubles. Good, hands can just hover over top of that chair in case you need it for balance, and keep going. Good, lift and lift and lift. And 2 to go. Last one, and little march right there. Little march. So hopefully I'm always going to keep going back to my poles here, so you recognize you can always use your poles to help you, or use your chair to help you with your balance. 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. Just transfer your weight forward, lift your heel in the back, and then lift your toe in the front. So, heel and toe. Can you press into the knuckle of your big toe? Good, as you transfer your weight forward and back. Forward and back. Last one. Good, and march. Let's try the other side.
Norma from Calgary is here this morning.
Wonderful, welcome, welcome. Here we go. Toe is up, and my heel is up. Toe is up, and heel is up. Remember to press into the knuckle of your big toe. Good, good. And keep going. Good. Transfer my weight forward and back. Last one. A little march, little march. Good. Now taking my toes out a little bit wider and turning my toes out. So now my toes are turned out and my heels are trying to turn in. And I'm just going to try to do a little bit of a squat. So a little bit of a squat, keeping my back up as high as I can. Good. Try to push my knees over my toes, over my toes. Good, and I'm going to try to keep doing that by pushing through the outside of my foot, not letting my knees fall in. Here's my knees trying to fall in when I'm coming down. We want to try to keep our knees over the toes. 4, and 3, and 2, and little march right there. Good. Okay, still warming up here.
Colleen and Brian are here too.
Oh, welcome Colleen, welcome Brian. Holding on to my elbows, I just want to lift them so that they're the same height as my shoulder. And then I'm going to pivot my upper body using my elbow to go one direction and then the other. My eyes want to follow my lead elbow. Good. Feeling the warm up coming all the way through my back. Good, through my shoulder blades. Keep going side to side. Turn. Turn. Good, 2 to go. Last one. Good, and march right there. Little march. Good. Always remember to have my chair out beside me for my balance, or have my poles in my hands. Warming up again, hanging on to my elbows again. This time my elbows are down low. Again, knees are soft. Turn my elbow so it comes towards my back. As if I'm going to do a big shoulder check. But my eyes are going to follow that elbow. Good, keep going. Keep going side to side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little march. Good. Okay, so we're coming slowly up the body here. Let's try a little squat. Again, this time my toes are facing forward. I'm going to push my hips all the way back. I want you to kind of use your chair here for judgment. Instead of letting my knees rock forward to bring me down into a squat, I want you to bring your hips back as if you were sitting in a chair that was way back behind you. Way back behind you. So when you squat, hips go way back. Good. Instead of my knees, this is not the squat I'm looking for. This is the squat I'm looking for. Good. Keep going for 3. Keep going for 2. Keep going for 1. And a little march. Good, good. So if you haven't turned on your playlist yet with your music, go ahead and turn your playlist on now, because we want to start to get a little bit more into our cardio a little bit more. As we've warmed everything up, let me just make sure that I've checked everything off here. Okay, let's do a little bit more here. Let's do a little bit more for warm-up. Little hips, little knee circles, I guess, for a hip rotation. Good. Here we go. Good. Think about your hips. Belly button's in, core is engaged. How do I engage my core? Well, let's take a look. Resting right here, breathe out. Take a quick breath in. Can you feel your abdominals engaged? That's engaging your abdominals. If I tell you, is your belly button hanging out? Or if I say, check your abdominals, that's what I want. I want the abdominals engaged and still be able to breathe. So it's not holding my breath, it's breathe out. Quick breath in, abdominals are engaged, okay? Here we go. So abdominals are engaged, let's try it again. Ready? Knee circles. Lift and circle. Lift and circle. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, good. Let's bring it in. So knee comes in, in. Again, using my chair for balance. Whoops, knocking over my water bottle. Keep going. In, and 3, and 2, and 1, and a little march. Little march, little march, little march. Good, little lateral movement here. So just going to lift these legs up to the side, up to the side. Again, holding my chair for balance, or sideways to my chair, or here's me with my poles. Lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. And 3, and 2, and 1, and march. Good, gonna do a little lateral movement. So I'm just gonna step to the side, transfer my weight and go the other direction. Step, together, step, together, step, together, step, together, step, together, step, together. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Little march. Okay, gang. Let's have a little drink of water. Hopefully everybody's warmed up. We're just going to go ahead and start into a little bit of a cardio by starting with some of our power moves. We're going to do some of these power moves in standing.
Judy and Terry have joined us as well.
Wonderful. So if you're new to this exercise, I want you to take a look at what I'm doing here. Go slow. If you know where I'm going, I just want you to pick it up and see if you can do 10 or 12. So it's a squat. Again, remember my hips are pushing back, flicking my fingers out as wide as I can, coming up as tall as I can, squeezing my shoulder blades and bringing my palms forward and baby fingers down. We want 10. Here we go. So 10, up tall, and 9, up tall, and 8. Keep going. Keep going. Now if I go too fast, I want you to slow it way down. Good. Slow it way down. Good. 3, and 2, and 1, and march. Good. Going into a little power reach. So again, remember, always can use my chairs. Always can use my chair. Big power reach out to one side, and then the other side. My hand's going to reach up as high as I can go, and my eyes are going to follow my lead hand. Again, if you've done this move before, you go ahead and start going. If you're new to the exercise, stay with me. So, reach up, open my hand, and push the other hand away. Eyes are going to look right at my lead hand. Ready? Let's go. Press, reach, and reach, and reach. As high as you can. You want to make your moves as big as you can. Everything big, big, bigger than what you think. Way bigger than what you think. Flick those fingers. Open. 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. Oh yeah, feels so good to get things moving here.
Larry from Lacombe is joining us.
Okay, welcome, Larry. Palms are forward, thumbs are up, and we're going to do a big power twist here. Knees are nice and soft, and I'm just going to start by turning my upper body and squeezing my shoulder blades. Again, if you know where we're going, you go ahead and start your big power twist. If you're new to this, stay with me. Ready? So, squeeze my shoulder blades and turn. Squeeze and turn. I'm going to add my lower body. Here I go. Lifting my heel in the back and pivoting on my toe, clapping my hands open. So, sometimes I want to cheat. I want to bring both hands and keep it going. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. Keep one arm open, nice and tall. Pivot, open, pivot, open, pivot, open. 4, open, 3. Squeeze your shoulder blades. 2, and 1, and a little march. Good, little march. Okay, gang, we have one more before we have our drink of water. So, a big power step in standing. Stepping out a little bit on a 45, bending my lead knee and reaching my hand out. As if I'm pointing a sword and I'm a fencer. And I do this big step, and step, and step. Good, good. Okay, we know where we're going. Let's flick our finger open and push the opposite hand back behind me. Ready? Reach, and reach, and reach, and reach. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 4, keep going. Here's 3. Oh yeah, stay with it. Here's 2, keep going, and 1, and rest. Good, little march. Okay, gang, time for a little drink of water and a little rest while I check my notes.
Janet says, nice to see you.
Oh, Janet, welcome back. Okay, gang, so we're going to go right into our cardio moves. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 power moves. So these are cardio moves. I want you to work for 30 seconds as hard as you can. If you are used to working at 45 seconds with a 15-second interval, you go ahead, I'll cue you for that. Otherwise, try a 30 seconds on and 30 seconds rest. If you want to do a 20 seconds on and a 40-second rest, that's okay too. But you want to try to get your cardio moving. You want your heart to be pumping. You want to use your oxygen. You want to work really hard. So this is the part where you really, really want to give everything that you've got. If you were sitting down on the couch watching me, or sitting in a chair like Brandy is, you would maybe be doing 1 out of 10. Yeah, if every once in a while, yeah, you were doing that little stretch and adding on, you might be working at a 2 out of 10. I want you to see if you can work 7 or 8 out of 10 for your effort, okay? So really try to move yourself through this cardio. Okay, so I'm going to start my clock. The first one is a high knee. Remember my poles. Here I am with my poles, working with my poles. So if I'm lifting one knee, I want to try to lift the opposite hand to that knee, okay? I can use my chair, okay? I can run at my chair. Are you ready? Here we go. Starting my clock in 3. Your high knees in 2, and let's go. So lift, 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 lift. Good. Working as hard as I can. Trying to lift my knee as high as I can. She's going too fast. Slow it down. You don't have to go that fast, but you have to be big. Lift and lift and lift and lift. Keep going. Keep working through this as much as you can. If you want to do that little run, you go ahead and do a little run. The 30-second mark is coming up in 4, in 3, in 2. Here's you resting. Yeah. If you want to do that 40-second mark, you are still moving. If you're with me, you're resting. We're resting 30 seconds. So when you do your rest, I don't want you to sit down on the couch and have a little sit down, or on your chair and take a little break. I want you to keep moving until this cardio is done, okay? Next move is our butt kickers. So we're lifting our heels right up to our glutes for 30 seconds. In 3, in 2, here I am, lifting my heels as high as I can, as quick as I can. I want more. Maybe you can do a little bit of a run. I want more. Oh yeah, just like Janet. She always wants to work harder. Come on, come on. Lift and lift and lift and lift. Don't feel like you have to do that. I can always stay at your chair. I can always slow it down, but I have to be big. You have to be big. 3, 2, and rest. Oh yeah, get your cardio going. Yeah, should be hard to breathe. Should be like, whew, but not so hard that you have no breath at all. Okay? Bring my heart rate down. Maybe I'm gonna go for a little walk. Maybe I'm gonna look around. Maybe I'm gonna go over to the sink and come back. Whatever it is, keep moving. Okay, here's our next move. We're gonna step to the side in a squat and come together. Step to the side and come together and go. Squat and up, and squat and up, and squat and up. Here I am at my chair. Squat and squat. Good, good. Go low, go high. Go low, go high. Good, good. We want this cardio portion to really be effective in making our heart and our lungs work. All that cardiovascular system rest right there. Good, good. If you're doing 40 seconds, you keep going. You keep going. You don't need to rest. If you're with me, you take that little rest, okay? Good. Everybody, make sure you take that little rest between each interval so that you can be ready for the next one. Okay, so my last one here is to sit to stand using my chair. If you don't have a chair, you don't have to use a chair. You can just squat, okay? Just like we did in the warm-up. In 3, in 2, let's go. So I'm gonna bring my butt down until it touches the chair and up tall. So squat and up, and sit and stand, and sit and stand. Yes, I wanna make it harder. Really? Okay, here we go. Here you go. Stay with it. Don't need my chair. Good, good. Keep going. That 30-second mark is still there. 3, and 2, and rest. Little drink of water right there. But keep moving. Everybody's moving, okay?
We have 35 people watching, 36.
Good. Well, I hope you're not all just watching. I hope you're all doing. Hope everybody's out of breath. So the next portion that we want to do is a wall or a floor push-up. Here's my wall push-up. My hands are outside of my shoulders. Here they are in line with my shoulders. Here they are outside my shoulders. The further my feet are away from the wall, the more weight I have to push away from the wall, okay? Maybe I want to try it on my knees. Maybe I feel really strong today and I want to do my push-up from the floor. Well, I'm going to have my knees a little ways away from my hips, and I'm not going to kind of do hip drops, okay? I want to do chest drops. So chest and push away and chest. Actually, I'm feeling really strong. Okay, gang, here we go on my toes. Wherever you are, let's do 10. So 10, push up nice and tall, all the way through, chest down. Good, good, here's my knees. You got it. And 3, whatever your 10 is. Maybe your 10 is 4 today. That's okay, whatever your push-up is. Let me show you one more. One more. So I'm down here, and honestly, I have no strength to push myself up. I'm afraid to go on the wall. Here is a good example of trying to push as hard as I can. Push, push, nose down. Good. And rest. Because you want to do that one more time. Yes, you do. One more time. So, on the wall, on the floor, we want 10. In 4, in 3, in 2, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yep, here I am, stretching on my mat. Nose down, arms long, hips back. Here I am, stretching on the wall. Hips back, and head down. I don't know if you can see me, but it's like this on the wall, okay? Good. Okay, little drink of water. Still working that cardio. Still can feel my heart rate going. Okay, so my next one here is working with your little tea towel or your little thing. So, as if you put your coat on, I want you to lift your elbow and try to bring that coat on and off and on and off. My arm won't let me do that. Try it in front and off, in front and off. But keep trying. See where you can get that shoulder, all those muscles in your arm to work. 3 and 2 and 1 and rest right there, a little rest.
Heather Charles is here.
Welcome, Heather. Here we go. Ready? On and off and on and off. So trying to get my coat on and off. She's too fast. Go way slower. Slow it down. Who says you have to do it that fast? You don't. On and off. Good. Let's do 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1 and rest right there. Good. Hey, did I say cardio? Did I say we're doing cardio today? Yes, we are. We are doing cardios. So my next one here is a repeater knee. So in this cardio, you have all your weight planted on one foot. So all of your weight's forward, just like you wanted to take off running. But instead, you're going to drive your knee up. So your knee's going to drive up, and the opposite hand is going to come up, up, up. Ready? Go. Lift, lift, lift. Now, if you want to make it harder, you just bring more weight down onto that leg that's supporting you. And keep lifting and lifting. If you're new to this, you will find that your glutes are warming up pretty quick, as well as your quads. Oh yeah, keep driving that knee up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, yeah, you want 40 seconds? resting. Yeah, you're resting. Give it a little rest there. Do a little walk around. A little walk around. Good. And then we're going to start on the other side. So still walking, still resting. If you're doing that 40 seconds, you're still resting with me too. Ready? We're going to do the other side. So all of my weight is on that foot. And I'm going to drive my knee up and go up, up, opposite hand. You want to drive your knee up as high as you can and reach back as high as you can and keep your arms going. Remember that chair. Always can use my chair. Knee up, knee up, knee up. I'm going to do opposite. How was that? Yeah, this is opposite. Good. Keep going. So drive your knee up, up, up. All your weight is forward, forward. On your foot. Get a little deeper. There's my 30-second mark. And rest. Good. Little rest. Or if you're that 40-seconder, you want to go harder, you stay with it. You stay with it. Otherwise, just walk around, walk around. So remember today, I want you to tell me the things that you liked, the things that you didn't like, the things you like more of, the things you want less of. Okay, our next one is a squat again. But my toes are out and my knees follow my toes, okay? As I come up, I want to come up on my heel up, or both heels up. Or no, I'm feeling a little peppy. I want to get up on my toes, okay? Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, let's go. So low and high, low and high. Here's lifting my heel. Lift my heel. One, then the other. Actually, I want to lift both of them. Lift both of them. Actually, I feel peppy. Oh yeah, pump it off the floor then. Lift it up. This is you. Feeling peppy. Ha ha. I'll stay with the low impact. Here we go. I don't want you to feel alone. I'm with you here. 3. Knees follow toes. 2. Rest. Rest. Little rest. Good. Okay. Where am I at here? Oh yes. I'm going to work my obliques. So, standing at my chair, driving my knee behind my thigh, okay? Or with one pull in my hand, or I don't feel comfortable doing either. I'm just going to lift my knee and crunch to the side, okay? So, you have all these options, and I give you an extra 15-second break, I might add. Here we go in 4, in 3, in 2, let's go. So drive that elbow behind your thigh, lift your knee, lift, lift. I want more. I feel so strong. Drive that other hand up and over, lift and lift. I feel stronger. Put some soup cans in your hand. Keep going. Keep going. She's going too fast. Slow it down. Slow it down. Don't always have to go as fast as the person leading. Here we go in 3, in 2, and rest. Good. If you're that 40-seconder, you just keep on going. You can catch us back up. You got it. We're going to work on the other side. So here I am at my chair to start with. Still resting and still moving. Still breathing. Hey, did I say to engage your belly button? Is your belly button hanging up? Brandy, is your belly button hanging up?
Yes.
Suck that belly button in. Here we go. Breath out. Breath in. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. In 3. In 2, let's go. Elbow behind my thigh. Hanging on to my chair. I don't need my chair. Don't use your chair. But drive that elbow behind your thigh. Ready? Press with that other hand. Press and press and press. Keep going. Press. You got it. Still trying to work my cardio and a little bit of strength at the same time. A little bit of strength. Okay, maybe a whole bunch of strength. 3, 2, and rest right there. Little rest. Good. You're the 40-seconder. You know what you do. You keep on going. Good. Where am I? What would a cardio exercise be without jacks? So our next one is a big jack move. So out to the side. Good. One at a time, but make it big. I want to see how big I'm going. Use the legs of your chairs and make sure you're going outside of it. Go. Push, push, push. Yeah, one hand on, the other hand on. Good, keep going. I want more. Take those hands overhead. Take them overhead, up, up. Just toe tap to the side. Ready? Here we go. Here's that big impact. Big impact. Whoa! How about if I do 4 of those? How about if you do none of them? It's okay, but be big. You have to be big. 2, rest. 40-seconder. You keep going. You keep going. You keep going. Everybody else, grab a little drink of water. Grab a little drink of water. Okay, how's everybody doing so far? Let Brandy know. You're out of breath? Bring it on. I can do 1,000 more of those. Let her know. Maybe we'll do 1,000 next time. Here we go. Over to my chair. I'm going to do little hip lifts off my chair and try to work my hamstrings. So, seated in my chair, my body is forward. I'm going to try to keep my knees and ankles lined up instead of tucking my knees way forward and my heels back. Okay? In this exercise, hands can rest on your thighs, and you're just going to lift your hips, straighten your legs. Drop your butt to the chair, lift, and drop. Let's try 10. For you tough guys, go ahead for 20. Are you ready? Here we go. So 10, and down, and 9, and down, and 8, straighten your legs, and 7, straighten your legs. Harder, my feet are closer together. 3, and 2, and 1. Tough guys, if you want to keep going, you keep going. Otherwise, you just rest with me. Yeah, a little rest. Okay.
Carrie says thank you, and Colette says it's going good.
Okay, good. Excellent. We have 2 people working. Great. That's perfect. That's what we want. Okay. This is one of our favorites. We do a bum walk to the back of our chair. So, my back is flat against the back of the chair, and I want to move forward, but I don't want to put my feet down to help me. I just want to rock from one side to the other and lift my hip. So lift my hip and come all the way forward to the front of your chair. Can you see how my hips now are at the front of my chair? Now walk back, and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. So rock your body. So just like you're stuck in a chair, in a booth, maybe you're trying to get out of your sofa and you want to come forward before you stand, you do these hip lifts. And they help you move forward and back and get you into a position where you can stand. Ready? 1 more, all the way back, hip lifts, all the way back. Good, good, and hips forward. 3, 2, and here we go with those hip lifts. So just like we did before, we're going to come to a standing position by lengthening my legs, keeping my back flat, and dropping my hips to the chair. Again, you want to be a little ways away from your chair. You don't want your heels back and try to do this, okay? So toes are forward and in line with my heels, and here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, little rest right there, a little drink of water. Grabbing my band one more time. So this time with this band, we want to practice putting our pants on and our pants off. So if I'm in a chair and I'm trying to put my pants on, I want to practice putting one leg in and then get the other leg in. Take one leg out and get the other leg out. Yeah, I want to practice my balance. Okay, because I like to put my pants on standing up, really. Okay, so maybe you want to go to a wall instead of towards your chair. So you're kind of a little bit chicken in case you fall over backwards. Move a little bit closer to a wall, okay? So here we go. Ready? Lift one leg and put it in. Lift the other leg and put it in. Here's the hard work. Take it off. 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 Put them on. Put them on. Good. And off. Good. We want to try at least 2 more. So either in standing or in seated, put those pants on, drive that knee in, and in, and back, and back. One more time. Hands on. Good, good. Hands off. Good. Little rest and a little drink of water. And we're going to do some hard work. I know. That was kind of our warm-up to hard work.
Oh my gosh.
So this one here is a power up from prone. So if I've fallen down and I have to get up, I want to be able to have the strength to get up. So if I've fallen down, I want to try to get my hands under my shoulders, tuck my toes in the back, and power up to my hands and knees. Now, if I can crawl to a chair because I need a chair to help me, I'm going to crawl to a chair. Hands on the chair. Big power step. Big power step. And come up to standing. Okay? Here's me on the floor. So I've fallen down. Hands under my shoulders. Tuck my toes. Power up. I can't get up right away. I'm going to try to rock. Push off and squeeze. This time when you push off, add a big step. Step. Transfer my weight so that my toe is tucked in the back and all my weight is forward in this forward foot here. Ankle and knee is all lined up. Put all my weight into my thigh, push through my back toe and come up to standing. Ready? Let's try 10. You're 10. I'm brand new to this. Try 2. Okay? Try 2. Remember to use your chair. So I'll use a couple on my chair and a couple on the mat. Stand. And all the way down. Down, down, and down. Hands under. Power up. Power up. Tuck my toe. Power up. Good. Here I am at my chair. Down, 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 down. You keep going. You're counting your 10. Okay? By the time I'm finished, you should be doing your 10. Those who know what we're doing here. Those who are brand new to the exercise, you try this. And rest. Good job. Good job. Yay. You did great. Okay. Let's do a little bit of arm work and then we'll move down to our mat. So, picking up my soup cans, if you have some. Maybe you have a jug of milk that's a little bit full of water. First thing you're going to do is bring your feet so that they're underneath your hips. Okay? Don't let your belly button hang out. Is your belly button hanging out already? Suck
I'm
that
good.
belly button in.
Yeah.
There we go. Belly button's in. Good. Going to bring my arms up so that my elbows are straight out from my shoulders. And I'm just going to drop my palms down and lift my palms up and palms down and palms up. I can do singles. I don't have to do doubles, okay? Keep on working. Here we go. 5 and lift and 4 and lift and 3 and up and 2 and rest right there. Yes, bring those weights down, little rest. Whew. Still working my arms. This time I'm going to bring my elbows out to the side and the weights are kind of underneath my elbows. And I want to bring my palm parallel to the floor and down. Palm up and down. Here we go. Let's try 10. I'm new to this. Try 4. I'm newer. Try 1 on each hand. You got it. Until it feels right for you. Good. Oh yes, working those rotators and the upper part of my back. Here's 4 and 3 and 2 and rest right there. Take a look at this rest. Nice flat back. Good. And little arm circles. Arm circles. Good. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's see if we can put this together. We're going to start with our palms back behind us. Bring them to this position. Bring them up, and we're going to add on. Press overhead and come down. And palms down, and palms back, and down. Maybe you can do 1. Maybe you can try for 2. Can you try for 2? Maybe you can do 2. Good. And here, and down. Do you need to have weights? No. You can absolutely do this without weights. Palms back, palms to the floor, palms face me, and overhead. And down, palms back, and down. Lift, 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 and press. And here, good. And down. Let's try 2 more. Ready? Up, and up, and overhead. Big shoulder press. Good. Back and down. Oh my neck is killing me. Give your neck a little rest. These are not kind of neck ups, okay? We're trying to work our arms here, gang. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's go down to our mat. Hallelujah. I never thought you'd go there. Okay, so I'm going to start kind of sideways to the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Everybody get a drink of water first. So a little drink of water. A little drink of water. Good. So I want to demonstrate some power moves that we do in prone. So face down. So all the way down to my mat. The first one that we're going to do is called a power up. So my elbows are out to the side. My nose is to the mat. I want to turn my elbow under my shoulder, and lift my heart. So lift your heart, okay? Shoelaces are down in the back. Ready? Elbows out, nose down, and you power up. Good. So both elbows try to turn as you pivot your hands on the mat. Sometimes if you lift your fingertips up, it's a little bit easier to pivot on the palm, or sorry, not the palm, but the heel of your hand. Ready? 4. Come down. 3. Come down. 2. Come down. And 1. And rest. I'm going to make a fist with one hand. Let my forehead rest in my fist and extend one arm out and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch hands. Bring the other hand, make a fist. Let your forehead rest in it and reach your fingertips away from your shoulder, okay? And hold for 6 more. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Our next one is a power reach. So we're going to just use our toe. So can you see me flexing my big toe here? And I'm using my big toe to help me lift my hip. Well, I want to lift my hip and lift my arm up overhead and see if I can reach behind me and come back to the center of the mat. Ready? Pivot through the other toe, reach, and come on back. Yeah, if you are used to this move and you know where we're going, you keep going. But it's a big power and back, power and back, power. So everything I have to power myself off that mat and make that rotation. You keep working at it till you've done as many as you like to do right here. I'm going to do 2 more. 1 more each side, push, and rest. Again, I'm going to make a fist. Let my forehead rest in it and extend my arm out and rest. So I want you to rest here, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. So in and out for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay. Going to come back to this big power step. The power twist we're going to kind of do at the end. But this one I want to do with you. Hands are open. So my palms face each other. Or they can be down. Or I can slightly hold my thumb to my finger. And I want to do a big power step with my arms. So I want to move my arm this way. And now you notice that my body is not in line with my arms. But if I tuck my toes and push through my toes or through my knees, I can lift myself up and bring myself down. So don't take such a big power move off the mat that you're in a position like way over here. Then you're like, oh, I can't do that. Just take a small step to start with. Step off the mat, tuck your toes, lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Keep going. Lift and down. Good, good. Lift and down. Keep going. Good. So keep working through that exercise. Try to get yourself into that plank position where you can strengthen your abdominals and strengthen your back. Okay. Everybody rest right there. So again, Make a fist, let your forehead rest, and extend your arm out. 3, 2, switch up the other side, reach out and rest. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, gang. Now I want to go into a swimmer position. I want to work my back a little bit. So I did work my back on this move here, and if you would like to come back to this one, you go right ahead. Otherwise, we're going to try a little swimmer here. So we want to swim and swim. Notice my toes are down on the mat. Here's my toes off the mat and flutter kick. That's too much for me. Keep your toes down. Maybe you want to alternate. Alternate. Otherwise, flutter and swim. We want 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't quit swimming. You're almost there. 2, keep going, and rest. Oh my. Little rest, little rest. Good. Good. Okay, from here we want to push up to hands and knees. Rest is over. My guys like it when I say that. One leg straight up behind me. Maybe I should go sideways again. Straight up behind me. Heel up, toe down. Try not to let your hip turn to the side. See if we can get that opposite hand straight out and hold. Hold. So this is a bird dog. We want to hold 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and switch the other side. It's okay to be wobbly. It's okay to shake. You don't worry about that. You make sure your belly button's in, your nose is down, and you just hold as long as you can. Squeeze those glutes for 4 and 3 and 2 and rest. Okay. Let's see what we have next here. What time have we got, Brandy?
It's 10:45.
10:45. Oh, so we've been at this 45 minutes already. Holy smokes. Okay, well, let's try a little bit more and then call it a day. So, all the way onto my back here, I'm going to try to see if I can do a little windshield wiper with my legs. So I want to try to push the small of my back into the mat. So get into a position where you can really get your small of your back into the mat. And if you're like, that's really hard for me, then I want you just to practice that. You practice it by saying my tailbone is up, my tailbone is down. My tailbone is up, it's down. So my tailbone is up, my small of my back is engaged on the mat, palms are down, and I'm going to start with my legs up in tabletop. Hands can come out to the side for stability, or they can stay down low, wherever it's more comfortable for you. But as your legs come to one side, I want you to use your abdominals to lift them back to the center. Okay? So legs off to the side, lift your abdominals to bring them back to center. Off to the side, use your abdominals to lift them back. If you can focus on those abdominals to bring your legs back, you will get way more out of this exercise than just letting your legs go from side to side and using your hips and your quads to move you. Okay? So a little bit harder, or legs extended. As my legs are extended, I have more weight out there, and it's harder for me to use my abdominals. Okay? So I like to keep my legs bent, use my abdominals, and come back. 2 more. Good, good. 1 more. And rest right there. Good. Wow, great work, gang. Let's see if we can go into a bridge. My heels are in a position where my hands can almost touch my heels. Maybe they're a little ways away, but try to get them as close as you can, getting them underneath your knees. I'm just going to push through my heels and lift my hips up and squeeze. Good, and hold and down. So don't let your hips come all the way to the mat and rest. Just let them barely come down and hover and press up again. Squeezing through those glutes, okay? Engaging those glute muscles that sometimes get a little lazy. Okay, this time when I come up, I'm going to squeeze, and I want to push my knees towards that wall. So when I say push your knees away, I don't mean away from each other, I mean away from your hips. Away. Ready? Down, lift, squeeze, and push away. Down, lift, squeeze, and push away. Down, lift, and 3, where am I? And 2, and 1. Okay, let's do one more. Rolling on my side. We did kind of a little bit of work here on our rotators. I want to see if we can work a little bit on our tricep here. So on my side, palm of my hand is down on the mat. Between my elbow and my shoulder, I just want to use my arm, elbows bent, and try to straighten my arm as I lift my body weight up, up, and down, up, and down. Do 4, and down, and 3, and down, and 2, and 1, and try the other side. Roll to the other side. Then we'll do a little stretch, okay? So, bottom arm is tucked under, top hand's flat on the mat, push up, and down, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6. Just try the best you can. Try as hard as you can to push yourself up and off the mat. And 2, and rest right there. Oh my, roll to your back, roll to your back. Oh, draw one knee in and see if you can hold on to your shin. Nice work today, everybody. Thanks for being with us. Good, good. Extend that leg nice and long. See if you can point your toe away from your shin towards the ceiling, and then flex it, and see if you can reach your hand towards that big toe. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Whatever works for you. 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's switch up to the other side here. Draw the knee in towards your shoulder, holding onto your shin. If you don't stretch and cool down with us, you make sure that you stretch sometime today. Maybe you're going to stretch twice today. Point that toe up to the ceiling, point, point, point. Good, good, and flex. See if your hand can reach to your toe, and hold on. Good, for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, good. Bend that knee, and roll to your side until that knee comes to the floor. Roll till that knee comes to the floor. Bottom leg is long, head rests down, hands stack one on top of the other, and open your top arm, and breathe. For 8. Good, good. Keep breathing. Feels so good to be done, and to stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Let's try this exact same exercise on the other side. You just have to roll over. I'll come to the other side here so that you can see what I'm doing. Bottom leg is long, top leg is bent, and comes to the floor. Palm is up, head rests down, top hand rests on top of the other hand, and then open. Good, good. Just open, and just breathe. Nice work. Hold on to it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rolling over to hands and knees. Good. On hands and knees, going to take my hips and move them all the way back to my heels. So reach back as far as you can. Palms are down. Arms reach as far away from your shoulders as you can. Reach those hands away, and then see if you can drop your head down. Good. So wherever this is for you, trying to stretch those shoulders as long as I can. Maybe your knees bother you too much when you're on the mat here. Maybe you want to try something that's on the chair. Whatever works for you. Good. 3, 2, come back to hands and knees, everybody. Take one foot shoelace down and slide it all the way back. So now this hip is close to that heel. I'm going to roll to that side. So I'm going to come down on my elbow and open up. Good. Open my top arm for 4, and 3, and 2. Good. Let's try the other side. Slide it all the way back. Good. And then roll to that hip and open. 4. Good. And just hold on to that stretch. Just hold on to it. I'm just switching around the other side so you can see what I'm doing here. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Roll to your back. See if we can stretch our hips just a little bit. One ankle is just above the other leg there, above the knee. Hand to my knee. and help my knee move a little ways away from my hips. 3, 2, see if I can lift the bottom foot off the mat. Draw my leg closer towards me. Good, switch up the other side. Ankle above my knee. Hand below that joint, helping my leg move away from midline. Good. 3, 2, taking a hold of my shin and drawing my shin towards me. Good, hold on to it, keep stretching. Remember to keep stretching today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, good. Roll over to hands and knees, gang. Big power step to come on up. Good. Hey, thanks for coming. Stay strong and be safe. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.